A very warm welcome. It is the 11th of December, 2025. Number of the day is 0. I have 0 business partners in crime with me today, but the number is 0 because we did a little experiment for you. In October, the post office came out with a report, and it said that it was delivering roughly 62% of letters. There was some skepticism there, remember, because many tests have been done over the years, and many South Africans believe that the post office is simply unable to perform its main job, which is delivering letters. Not many of us do that anymore. We don't send letters via post, we send it via email, but this system should still work. In fact, ICASA, the regulator, says that 92% of letters should be delivered. So that's where the post office should be. We did a little test, maybe not fully statistically relevant, but interesting. I delivered 7 letters. So we went to the post office on the 14th of October. And let me prove it to you. Here we are about to deliver 7 letters to various parts of the country. All right, I'm standing outside a post office and we're about to send off these letters. Today is the 14th of October 2025. So we have colleagues all over Johannesburg. I'm sending one to myself. That'll be interesting since I don't even have a post box. We've got a colleague in Cape Town, a colleague in East London, the business editor, he lives in Durban. We've got somebody who lives in Springs. So a little cross section, 7 letters in total. I don't know how much the postage is going to be. We're going to go inside, send these off and see how long it takes. All right, so we went inside. We'll show you pretty pictures of the postage stamps. I think they were 13 Rand 50 each. So I spent 95 Rand or so on very nice postage stamps. Those are there. And if you haven't been into a post office, maybe you haven't seen those red letter boxes for a while. So here's proof that I put it in the box. That's it. Let's see what you can do. 0 letters have been delivered. We are now 2 months down the line. I've checked with my colleagues in the Western and Eastern Capes, Durban. We sent one to Springs and several in Johannesburg. I sent a letter to myself and it hasn't arrived, which begs the question, do we continue to protect the post office? Is this a national asset? Officials have told me in the past, because I've often asked, do we even need this institution? Beyond, obviously, the people who have jobs at the post office, it's devastating if it closes. But do you keep something open just for that when it's using government bailout funds? It's now in business rescue. They often talk about people in rural areas. And yes, post offices are meant to allow you, if you live in a very isolated area, to pass on information and to receive information and not to be cut off from the world. Financial services, you don't always have banks in far-flung areas, but social grants, for example, people used to go and get their social grants. I believe that so many systems are being developed now around these issues, where you can go and draw out your funds at a shopping mall, ATMs. If they're not there, then you can go into several retail outlets that have deals with banks. So it's becoming easier and easier to circumvent the post office. Do we need a post office? That is a debate. I personally don't see this as strategically important unless you can convince me otherwise, but we will follow the efforts. Today it's being reported that the post office is looking for a private partner, and maybe it needs to move into the digital world. A former CEO has argued that a bank needed to be linked to the post office to make it viable. So we'll see the new plans for the post office. But in the meantime, we can say, maybe anecdotally, maybe this is not fully statistically relevant, but the post office is not doing its one job. Number of the day, 0. See you soon.